You might have noticed a strange, quiet pull recently, a feeling that you are outgrowing the life you currently live. Your focus is shifting, and your internal compass has locked into a new direction. The symptoms of this shift show up in ordinary moments. Situations that used to consume your attention now feel distant. Drama that once triggered an automatic reaction now feels optional. You are observing your own life rather than being consumed by it. Shortly after this internal clarity arrives, the external world often begins to lose its structure. Plans you relied on change without warning. People you once felt aligned with start to distance themselves. The life you thought you were solidifying feels like it is unraveling. The common response to this instability is panic. The mind assumes something has gone wrong, urging you to scramble, to assert control, and to forcefully fix the circumstances slipping through your fingers. Consider that this collapse is a mechanical requirement for a new reality to emerge. When your life feels like it is falling apart, it indicates the old architecture can no longer support the version of you currently forming. The destruction is the evidence that a new foundation is under construction. We assume the physical world is the cause, and our thoughts are passive effects. This reverses during a transition. Your consciousness functions as the signal, and the environment acts as the receiver. Because matter is dense, there is a built-in lag time before it updates. Your subconscious acts as an architect, using your consistent thoughts, quiet assumptions, and the feelings you accept as true as a set of instructions. Because the external world mirrors this internal blueprint, the environment continues to rebuild whatever state you currently occupy. Changing your life requires a change in consciousness. Without that shift, the reflection has no means to change. This explains why life feels like it is falling apart the moment you start to shift. If your internal state is evolving, why does the external world become so chaotic? Your old circumstances were built for a previous version of you. Now that you've adopted a new state, they are out of phase with your internal signal. This disruption clears the physical space required to build a match for your new blueprint. This creates the in-between space. You are standing in the delay where your identity has evolved, but the physical world is still finishing the dismantling of the old structures. During this delay, the mind craves the safety of the familiar. It will try to convince you to return to old anxieties and limitations, simply to feel grounded again. Demanding immediate external proof that your life has changed causes you to focus on the demolition. That focus reinforces the old state, trapping you in the reality you are trying to leave. Crossing this gap requires severing your reliance on the physical world for validation. You must stop looking to your current, temporary circumstances to tell you if your internal shift is working. The primary task is remaining faithful to the new state. This means thinking, reacting, and making decisions from the perspective of the version of yourself who has already moved through the transition. Awareness is your most effective tool. When an old limiting belief flares up, simply noticing it strips it of its power to dictate your blueprint. You are moving beyond the habit of reacting to circumstances and beginning to direct the awareness that forms them. Trust the subtle inner shift. Consciousness leads the way, and the physical world must, inevitably, follow.